6 months plan to rescue PNG Power Limited and deliver cheaper, more reliable electricity in Papua New Guinea.
Minister Maru said the 3 steps include repaying all PPL debts, retain suppliers' confidence, and partial privatization.
Political support, strong will, and courage on the part of government. Understanding from creditors, and we want the courts to consider and approve our rescue plan and our court-sanctioned credit scheme of arrangements for PPL.
He further highlighted the current status of PPL, saying the government is a one of chance in a generation to reform and transform the electricity sector in PNG in the national interest for the industry, consumers and investors, and to also foster and anchor under parallel economic growth.
Priority is to settle all our creditors. We owe them 1.2 billion. We must look at how do we pay them. Restore supplier confidence. Generate the goodwill that will help our creditors to agree to a court-sanctioned scheme of settling all our creditors.
Minister Maru also acknowledged Minister for State Enterprises William Duma for the restructuring groundwork that is already completed, PPL CEO and the staff for their work so far.
It is subject to NEC approval. And one of the changes we're going to do is government will no longer get credit for power. All government departments and agencies will now have to have easy pay meters. So they pay in advance.
Meanwhile, PPL board chairman Malcolm Lewis explained the corporation's rising power bills and electricity losses.
The thing with theft is people tampering with meters. You know, you've got companies, you've got big organisations. That comes down to management of our assets.
The 6 months plan is expected to begin immediately. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, PNG Power Limited Acting Chief Executive Officer Tony Koiri says the continuous dry season in Port Moresby is causing outages in the city. However, he says teams are working hard to mitigate the issue.
Mr. Koiri said the lack of water and the impact of El Nino have significantly reduced hydro generation, forcing PPL to shed load to manage demand.
And the main cause of that shortfall in generation is that all of our hydro stations, including Edebu, which is one of our biggest hydro stations, they produce about 57 megawatts. They produce about a third of the city's demand if they have water. That's how much they produce during the wet season. At the moment, because of low inflows, they're just doing 14 megawatts. That's a reduction of around 40 or 42 megawatts.
Mr. Koiri explained the cause of the power outages and the immediate steps PPL is taking to mitigate the issue.
He said if we could be able to get about 10 million from our major customer, who happens to be government, if we can be able to get up and get 10 million kina from them, they have a bill, the government has a monthly bill of about 16 million kina that's owed to PPL for electricity that they use. And this is all government entities, departments, police, defense force, CIS, the whole government agent.
He further outlined PPL's long-term plans to prepare for future El Nino events and strengthen the city's power supply.
The Moitaka, which we're working on, that probably will be looking at 4 or 5 or 6 months for us to turn that around. So we are bringing up all of our thermal generation units that are currently unserviceable or non-operational. for us to help ease the impact of load shedding.
Minister responsible for PPL, Richard Maru, has appealed to the country's citizens to be patient while PPL works to restore and stabilize power.
People in this country to understand we are doing everything, the board and management, to turn the business around. We need governments to make some bold decisions in the coming weeks.
Lorraine Jimal, National EMTV News.
His Eminence Luis Antonio G. Cardinal Tagle, Pro-Prefect of the Dicastery for Evangelization and Special Envoy of His Holiness Pope Leo XIV, arrived in Papua New Guinea this morning for the 125th anniversary jubilee of the Catholic Diocese of Bougainville. Cardinal Tagle was officially received at 7:50 a.m. at the Jackson's International Airport, VIP lounge by the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Papua New Guinea and Solomon Islands. He was warmly welcomed by His Excellency Archbishop Maurizio Bravi, Apostolic Nuncio to Papua New Guinea and Solomon Islands, and Reverend Father Lawrence Arokirach, General Secretary of CBC, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands, together with staff of the conference. His Eminence is in the country to join the celebrations of the 125th anniversary jubilee of the Catholic Diocese of Bougainville from 1901 to 2026, marking 125 years since the arrival of the Catholic faith in the autonomous region of Bougainville. His presence is a great blessing from the Vatican and a profound sign of the closeness of the Holy Father Pope Leo XIV to the people of Bougainville and to all Papua New Guineans. Cardinal Tagle serves as a pro-prefect for the section for First Evangelization and New Particular Churches of the Dicastery for Evangelization, the Vatican's primary missionary department, responsible for supporting young churches in Africa, Asia and Oceania. The Jubilee Eucharist celebration will be held on Saturday 15th and Sunday 16th August 2026 in the Diocese of Bougainville, with Cardinal Tagle as principal celebrant, con-celebrating with all bishops of CBC, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Island, and clergy. The 4-day disaster management and humanitarian assistance field training exercise held in Leh was successful.
The event, spearheaded by the United States Embassy and the Papua New Guinea, focuses on improving coordination among provincial agencies and establishing effective disaster response systems that can be rapidly deployed during emergencies.
The exercise must test and strengthen our ability towards effective coordination, communication, leadership and interoperability. Also, it must provide an excellent opportunity to test procedures, identify gaps, strengthen teamwork and learn from one another.
He also encouraged the participants to grow professionally, share experience and learn from each other.
The knowledge, skills and relationships developed through this exercise will strengthen our collective capability to respond to emergencies. I therefore encourage all participants to build professional relationships, share experience and learn from each other. Your commitment to this disaster preparedness and emergency response is highly appreciated. Let us ensure when disaster strike, we are not asking what do we do, but rather we are prepared, we know our roles, we know our partners, and we are ready to respond.
Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, as part of the training, U.S. Coast Guard Commander Jesse Harms has highlighted the importance of effective coordination and preparedness in managing oil spills and other marine pollution incidents.
During the disaster management and humanitarian assistance field training in Leh, Commander Harms explained that rapid response, clear leadership and cooperation among relevant agencies are critical in containing spills and reducing their impact on communities and the environment.
This is the culminating part of the training where we do hands-on work. So we've just trained the PNG National Defense Force. We've worked with ExxonMobil, with New Guinea Oil, with PNG Ports, with everybody that works around the port. And it's an opportunity for people to learn how oil spill response equipment works when you do have a disaster and you need to clean up and collect that oil.
He highlighted that the training provides participants with practical knowledge on responding to maritime emergencies, including oil spill incidents, and also strengthen cooperation between Papua New Guinea agencies and international partners in developing effective pollution response and management capabilities.
Behind me, we've got boom reels, we've got some storage containment. We're going to work with the harbor pilot to pull the boom out. And when I say boom, it's basically a partition in the water that can move around and keep the oil in one place. It allows you to control a free-flowing form of petroleum that would otherwise impact the shoreline and impact people's way of life, their fisheries, things that we don't want to have happen. So,
Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja na. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
Financial stress hitting you hard? Need a quick personal loan? At United Finance, we are fast, flexible, fair and familiar. Best of all, we charge absolutely no fees to apply. Borrow anywhere from 500 to 20,000 kina. With quick processing and flexible repayments up to 72 fortnights, our regional teams nationwide are ready to serve you today. United Finance, we are here for you.
EMTV brings to you a fresh new talk show program in 2026. Watch our exclusive interview with special guest, Honorable James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, as we discuss government programs and projects since 2019. Walk by Talk, coming soon on EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Aspiring entrepreneur and founder of Trima Hands Barber Service, Cyprian Warinu, notes the NCD Youth Expo and Walk program is a platform that has provided great exposure for his small business. He says NCD Youth Expo and Walk program has given him opportunities to expose, learn, connect, and develop his small business. Are young people actually getting access to the programs and opportunities available to them? Treeman's Barber Service founder, Cyprian Warinu, says the NCD Youth Expo and Walk program has given him opportunities to expose, learn, connect and develop his small business.
One big black expo and first of its kind, so we plan to take part we'll look forward for whatever way.
Mr. Warinu added there are lots of challenges he has faced in starting up his business. However, with trimming hair being his hobby, he managed to overcome these challenges.
Last year, 25, we've been registering business.
Mr. Warinu thanked Governor Parkup for the initiative and added that he looks forward to getting more exposure, connecting, learning and developing his business within the 2 days NCD Youth Expo and Walk program. During the Youth Expo hosted today by the National Capital District Commission, Managing Director of International Business and Technical College, Sani Yang San, introduced their new program called the Mindset Training. Mr. San says this program is initiated by Governor Powes Parkup to change youth's mindset. The NCDC Mindset Transformation Training Initiative is a new program that is in partnership with the NCDC and the International Business and Technical College. This program was introduced in November 2025 with the first batch of 50 youths and second batch in 19th July 2026. Mr. San said this is a transformation program.
This is not a training program, it's a philosophy, human behavior transformation program.
He emphasized an individual's mindset and attitude is important.
Know that skills is important, of course, but the mindset, the attitude is determined whether you can successful in your life. So that's why we want to change people's behavior, characters, and then they go for the further getting skills.
Currently, there are about 100 youths participating in the Mindset Training program. Mr. San says they may not change right away, but he believes change will take its course slowly in the individual's lives.
100 people is not much, but we give them the skills how you go down to the society to influence others. We believe that even some of them, maybe 100% of them were not changing at this moment now, but the seed, what we plant them in their heart, is already there. That seed, we believe it will grow. And the seed will be grow and the fruit will be bearing with all the people around them, especially for their kids in the future.
He shared that within his 40 years in Papua New Guinea, one of the challenges is that a lot of people are willing to change, but do not know how to change.
I can see that a lot of people, they're willing to change. They're willing to improve, but the problem is that they don't know how. They don't know how to do it. So this training is to put them, give them the confidence, tell them that they can be somebody. So
Mr. San noted that this Youth Expo is creating opportunities for the youths and encouraged them to believe in themselves and think positively.
Youth used to asking, please give us the opportunity, we are unemployed. Our question is that, are you ready? If tomorrow the opportunity is there tomorrow, you need to get yourself ready. You need to really encourage yourself to put yourself the willpower to facing the opportunity. Otherwise, when opportunity comes, it just goes. Get yourself ready. The opportunity is here.
The acting Deputy Chief of Mission to the U.S. Embassy in Port Moresby, Andrew Covington, has paid a visit to the Western Highlands province yesterday, aimed at strengthening international ties and understanding the local governance. Mr. Covington held a small but significant discussion with Governor Wairapa, Provincial Administrator Joseph Bougainville, and few departmental heads at the provincial headquarters.
The short meeting and discussion focused on exploring areas of mutual interest, including provincial development, cultural preservation, and opportunities for collaboration between the U.S. and the Western Highlands province. Governor Wairapa warmly welcomed the U.S. Deputy Chief of Mission, emphasizing the province's commitment to sustainable growth and community empowerment. Mr. Rapa thanked the U.S. government, noting that Western Highlands has received many supports from them in terms of sub-grants.
On behalf of the province, thank you. USA is a very important country, partner to PNG and Papua New Guinea. Of course, USA and Australia they are both very important partners in development to Papua New Guinea. And Western Highlands province, in particular, we receive a lot of grants and support from US government.
Rapa further explained everything about the province to Mr. Covington, including its geographical features, traditions and cultures, its people, and how the province operated in terms of service delivery. Rapa also said Mr. Covington's visit is a significant visit, noting that he will be one of the guests of honor during the 66th Mount Again Cultural Show this weekend. Mr. Covington thanked Governor Rapa about the summary of the province, stressing that U.S. will see where they can engage and continue their partnership with the province.
Thank you, Governor, for your summary, I guess, of what it means, to what Western Highlands means, what it signifies. And for me, I think it's very important to think of Mount Hagen and Western Highlands as the hub of the Highlands. That's something that I think we look at when we're as a government, as the U.S. government, and as our embassy, when we look at where we want to be engaged, where we want to find partnerships.
He also added that he is very excited and looks forward to be part of the 66th Western Highlands Cultural Show.
Welcome when I participate in the 66th